Welcome to the Brawlcast, the one-stop podcast for all things Brawl Stars. I'm Paulo Gonçalves, your host, and today I am joined by my good old friend, Jam. How are you today, my friend?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm excited to be here, ready to talk about everything about Brawl Stars right now, what's going on in the game, and what I think about everything. So let's get into it, man. I'm a good yapper, so this should be fun.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here for. So today we're just going to talk, like you just said, we're going to talk about the things that came from this Brawl, the most recent Brawl talk and the aftermath after it, all the mutations, the eggs, the Godzilla mode, all of that juicy stuff. That's essentially what we're going to talk about today. So I'm gonna go straight into it, my friend. What do you think of mutations and the concept in itself?
Mutations. All right, so it's been like 3 weeks now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit annoyed with mutations. They're okay. Like, I know the whole point of them is to be really overpowered and be really fun to play with, but there's two mutations specifically that ruin the entire experience for me. That's gonna be Ruffs and Ricos. Every time you play, no matter what the mode is, it could be City Smash, it could be Brawl Ball, it could be Gem Grab, it could be Knockout. Anytime you play that, you're guaranteed to run across those two brawlers, and the entire match is just going to be you trying and praying that you don't get hit by these shots that bounce forever. And it's like, why would I play any of the other brawlers when those two brawlers dominate? I might as well pick one of those up and hopefully I can win a match. But so like, I really, in my opinion, I haven't really experienced any other brawlers mutations because these two brawlers are so dominant, and the only way to counter them is by playing them. So it's the mutations themselves are cool. Like, I like the concept, but these two mutations are just ruining my entire experience of everything else.
I couldn't agree more. I like the fact that it's temporary. I like the fact that it's very it's something it's like a refresh, you know. It's crazy abilities for all the brawlers, or for 40 of the brawlers, and I do find it cool. But I've seen myself skip any mutation game modes a lot this season because I just cannot be bothered. If you're anything like over like 400 500 trophies on a brawler, you're almost like certain to matchmake against a Rico or a Ruffs, the two overpowered brawlers. So I tend to skip the mutation game modes a lot. Do you find yourself doing the same?
Like, today is a perfect example. Right now out is it's, you could play City Smash, that's got mutations, Brawl Ball's mutations, and I think Duels is all mutations. So like, my main mode is Brawl Ball just because, you know, I'm a normie, so I just play Brawl Ball all the time, and it sucks. Like, the map is good, but the mutations are up, so I'm just gonna not play a lot of Brawl Stars today. I got my quest done. I got I think I got up to my egg or my final star drop, and I'm just not gonna play for the rest of the day.
I don't blame you, man. To be honest, I haven't even been playing much since my club completed the egg challenge to unlock the hypercharge skin for Buzz. Has your club gone anywhere near to completing it yet?
No, my club sucks. We're around 1,000 eggs. We just got the final gem reward. There's like 5 days left, I think, at this point, and I think we'll finish. I think I'm going to put the team on my back when we get to 1,100 and buy out the rest of my shop. And I'll bite the bullet. I'll spend the extra $50-$60 to make sure everyone gets this Buzz thing. But I don't want to. But as the club leader, I feel obligated to.
He's the hero. You're the hero. You're the hero.
And we all know. I don't know if anyone has seen it, but my video about me opening eggs, how horrible of experience I had with that. So I really don't want to do it, but I will get the red Buzz skin out of it. I'll get another Brock skin out of it, and then at the end of the day, I'll get the blue Buzz skin for everybody else. So if we can get to 1,100, I'll finish it out. But
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. I myself saw myself spending a bit of money on these eggs.
They're such a scam. They're such a scam.
Oh, bro, true. It's such a scam, but anyone can fall for it pretty easily, and I've found myself to be victim of this scam.
I'm not gonna lie, I was all right. So I was really cool with buying the eggs. I didn't mind buying the first batch of eggs because like they were cheaper, and you got 6, and not to mention we had no mutations at the time. So I wanted to get mutations. I wanted to try them out. So the easiest way to do that was to buy the eggs and get as many as I possibly could on day 1, day 2, and I was cool with that. I didn't mind, but after I did the second batch of eggs, which are more expensive, you do get more eggs, but like I had the mutations I was looking for already at that point, and all I wanted was a skin, and all I'm getting is like 100 bling here, 100 coins here, I get a mutation that I don't really care about, like, I don't know, for example, Shelly's mutation. No one cares about Shelly's mutation. It's not Ruff's or Rico's. All right, technical difficulties, don't worry about it. Anyway, what I was saying. So anyway, I started buying the second batch of eggs. It was super annoying. Like, all I wanted was a couple of skins here and there, and I ended up getting, like, just mutations I didn't care about. Like I said, Shelly's mutation, no one cares about that because it's not Ruff's or Rico's, so no one's gonna run Shelly just for her mutation. And then I was just getting like 100 bling, 100 coins, and it just felt really terrible to be spending gems on that when it's like 150 gems for each pack. That's a whole skin that I'm just throwing away, just trying to get one of these like exclusive skins, like a Brock skin or maybe the Black Buzz or whatever. But anyway, the first batch of eggs I was cool with. The second batch of eggs kind of sucked.
I couldn't agree more. But honestly, I say this, but at the same time, I did get a total of, was it three or four legendaries from all the eggs I bought, and I got one or two for free as well from the daily eggs, and managed to get 3 Brock skins. So the blue one, I got the blue one. No, I'm lying actually. I got the yellow one, the pink one, and then just before getting the red one for free, I got it from an egg. So they gave me the blue one for free instead.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is pretty cool. The blue one is my favorite, to be honest.
I mean, I have gotten 3 skins out of the eggs. I've gotten Robo Spike, I have gotten Red Paladin Surge, and I got the Black Brock skin. So like, I didn't get nothing, but like, I don't know. I feel like I should have got more. I wanted to get more, and it's just disappointing when, like I said, I got the exciting mutations already, and I already got, I got a Brock skin. So like, the only thing I'm really fishing for right now is the Black Buzz skin. That's it.
I've heard the odds of that happening is very, very low.
I know.
I think I saw a thing saying like it's like you get a 5% chance of even getting a legendary in the first place, and then it's another 2% chance to get the Black Godzilla skin, which is unreal.
I mean, it is the grand prize, right? So I mean, it makes sense. But you know what I mean? I can be selfish and want, okay?
Exactly. But yeah, I managed to get those 3 Brock skins. I managed to get Robo Mike, which isn't a personal favorite personally. I don't like the way the skin looks. Yeah, I can get it. It's a legendary skin. Yeah, fair enough, but I personally don't like it.
It's the worst legendary skin.
And I also got the Red Paladin Surge, which I already got the blue one from the Brawl Pass, so the red one doesn't really make a difference to me.
Can you answer why the red one is rated at Mythic and the blue one is rated at Super Rare?
I wish I could.
I know that they gave us. Did it come with a spray? I know it came with a pin, but
it came with a pin and a profile picture, I believe.
Okay, so they threw that in there, but it's like the blue Paladin one already has a whole set of pins, not just one individual pin. So it's like, why are we why they're the same skin? So like, why is one Mythic and one is Super Rare? It's kind of crazy to me.
Bro, Brawl Stars doesn't make much sense sometimes. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah, just like how the Beach Nita skin, I can't remember the exact name of it. Oh, Whale Watch Nita.
Whale Watch.
That one has sound effects on it, and the only skins that are supposed to have sound effects are legendary skins.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. It's actually, in terms of value, I think that's one of the best skins, but we're not talking about those right now.
It was previously Ice Queen Amber.
Yeah.
Until they changed it to a legendary.
Well, yeah, once they gave it the death effects, yeah. And now it's got voice line changes and stuff like that.
So what do you think of the Godzilla mode? I know I'm almost certain your opinion is going to be very similar to your overall opinion about mutations.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think of it?
I think the mode's actually decent for what it is. I think it's a fun event mode that's, temporary, and like, I think a lot of people don't really like it a lot because it's kind of very much like Heist, where it's like there's ebbs and flows of it. You need to know when to be offensive, you need to know when to drop back, and it's got like a very like similar, like I said, it's got a very similar gameplay loop to Heist. But again, because mutations are always active in it, there's 2 brawlers that dominate it, and you basically pick up those 2 brawlers, and then whoever the third is either going to play defense or they're going to pick up the monster bot and play as that. And so Rico and Ruffs, they just dominate the entire game. Kind of sucks. And if you don't bring those 2 brawlers, you're basically screwed because they can just hang out in the back of the map, bounce their shots from across like the whole thing, and just destroy your buildings, which is super annoying. And then on top of that, I think another thing where they really dropped the ball is the dinosaur feels really bad to play as, because it's so slow.
For sure.
It's so, like, the hitbox on it is so inconsistent. And then on top of that, it, like, people just auto aim you and you feed super into them. So then what you have going on is that you have Rico and Ruffs just auto aiming onto you, and then their shots, you know, once they get their super, their shots, well, at least Rico, he can pierce right through you and bounce his shots all around the map. So it's like you're doubly feeding him. It's crazy to me. So, like, and then obviously, like, we had all the bugs that were an issue when it first dropped. Now, those aren't really an issue right now, but it did leave a lot of people, like, sour on the mode, because, like, you had the issue where people were getting stuck in walls, which is crazy. You had people playing Sprout that would just keep you infinitely stuck in a wall if you picked up the bot. And then you had people cheesing it as Otis, changing his main attack into Otis's splash attack, which made it really annoying because, like, if you were trying to fight the bot and you walked anywhere near it, it would just throw that puddle on the ground and it would do like 10,000 damage to you. So between the bugs and the fact that Rico and Ruffs are kind of ruining the mode, it's not the best thing in the world. But, like, you know, I know they tried to nerf Rico and Ruffs to tone them back a little bit. If they honestly just removed their mutations, I think it would be a lot funner. But the way it is now, I'm just not a huge fan.
Yeah, I don't feel like the nerfs did a lot of a difference. And the same with the buffs they did to the actual Godzilla. So when you pick up the bots, they made it slightly bit faster or something like that. I still didn't feel much of a change. And to be honest with you, I don't play that mode whenever there's no eggs available.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't play it either. I guess if you want to push your Rico and your Ruffs, that's probably one of the better modes to do it because they're so dominant in it. So, like, if you want to cheese it and get easy rank 25, rank 30, then that's the mode to go for. But I think for the most part, it's just kind of
yeah, it's a bit pathetic. I do think though it's an improvement from the Super City Rampage mode that we had.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In 2020.
I think the big issue, I think the main fix for Super City Rampage, which we have here, instead of you being punished for destroying buildings or playing a brawler that has a wall break, you're actually rewarded for it in this mode. So I think it's a better feedback loop. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because, like, when you played Super City Rampage, people would play Colt or Bow or whatever, and anytime they blew up a building, it hurt you because once you hit 0 buildings, you lost. Now your goal is to get to 0 buildings on their side of the map, and you can't destroy your own buildings. So it's better in that sense.
For sure, I do agree with you. It's definitely more fun. It's more rewarding, but I still think there's some improvements that could be made. And but yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm getting a bit fatigued from all the constant bugs and weird things going on in the game all the time. Like just recently, was it yesterday or the day before? Some people got the Hoot Hoot Shelly skin for free. I could not believe it. I was like, what is going on with this game? And you'd think it would stop. You think you would stop when they offer 149 mega boxes for $4, but nah. Let's just keep on adding weird bugs to the game.
Somebody made a whole list in one of my comments because I just did a video going over all the skin stuff yesterday and talked about the Hoot Hoot Shelly fiasco. Somebody made a list of all the fiascos that have happened, and it's like one or two every single year for the last 3 years. And it's like,
that's crazy.
Like, I know I've never made a video game. I'm not a programmer. I don't know how hard it is, but these guys are professionals. They work at a relatively big company, and it's like you keep letting these small things slip through that in the long run makes you look terrible. So, like, why does this keep happening? And I know Marzio said in his follow-up tweet about the whole Hoot Hoot Shelly situation that they might be able to remove the skin from people who don't deserve it, but they don't have the tech there. He even admitted we don't have the tech to do it easily right now, and they don't have the tech to do it right now, and it's right now it's just kind of like in the air. Like, they don't know exactly what they're going to be doing about it. So it's like, again, how does this happen? Like you said, like
exactly like
this keeps happening. It's crazy.
Do they even like check the game before they release these things? Do they even? Oh, but it just baffles me how this gets through, like, you know, the final test they do before launching something into the game. I don't know. I don't understand how these little things.
Right. When you,
or I say little things, these big things get through.
I don't even know how much. I feel like they got the Hoot Hoot Shelly pack down relatively quickly, so I don't think it was like a big fiasco like how the 149 or how the mega box 100. was it 150 megaboxes? I forget.
Yeah.
The 100, well, however the megabox thing went down, I think that was up for a little bit longer and more people were actually benefiting from it. But because I checked the game at 4:30 and the Hoot Hoot Shelly was already gone, and I didn't find out about it until I was just surfing Twitter later.
Right.
So like, I don't know how many people actually got it. From what I've seen, I only know a handful of people that actually got it. Really, it's only like 2 people commenting that they got it, so I don't even know if they're telling the truth. But they could just be like, yeah, I got it, I'm cool. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, as far as like repercussions, I honestly don't think they probably shouldn't really remove the skin. It's going to leave people really salty. I know people are mad that they didn't get it, but it's like people weren't supposed to get it in the first place. And like, if they have to spend time working on removing the skin from 10,000, 20,000 people, like, is it really worth their time and effort?
Oh, definitely not. They should just move on from it and try and prevent it from happening.
Realistically, it's a 149 gem skin. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, and it's not even like an exclusive skin. It's not like they really Star Shelly and all these people got it, you know? Like, imagine if they dropped a pack where it was like an exclusive skin. Like, people would actually be very upset about it. And it's like,
for sure.
Like, the whole point of Hoot Hoot Shelly is to be re-released periodically for people to get it. It's the replacement for Witch Shelly. So like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. These people might have got Hoot Hoot Shelly. I don't really care either way. They can remove it, they cannot, but I think like it's probably, since they don't have the tech on board to actually remove it from these people, what difference does it make?
Yeah, I agree. I personally don't care. I don't even use Shelly. It's just these. It's more the mistake itself, not who the brawler is or what the skin is. It's just these little mistakes. I don't understand how they let it get through. But like you said, I'm not a game developer either. I'm far from it. I wouldn't understand how easy or how difficult it might be to program these things. But so I have no strong words to say about it, because I don't know what it's like. But yeah, I definitely think they should take into consideration like being a bit more cautious with
it's like,
how they do things.
It's like you said, how does this keep slipping through? Because like I make videos, right? I edit videos, so like I triple watch my videos to make sure there's no editing mistakes in it. It's like you're making a game that's supposed to generate thousands of millions of dollars to the public, and it's like, you wouldn't you make sure something like that doesn't slip through before you make it live? Like, yes, I've had spelling mistakes in my subtitles and stuff like that, and every time I do it I get called out and I feel like an idiot, or like I'll misspell something in the title and people tell me that makes me feel dumb. So like I try to make sure that doesn't happen. So I mean, I'm sure they're doing it, but it's crazy that this has happened more than once, you know?
Yeah, man. Man, it is what it is. What are we meant to do realistically at the end of the day? Yeah. We can only comment on it like we are right now.
Yeah. We can just sit here and laugh about it. I mean, like, it's nothing like crazy. It's not like they gave out like max out brawlers, or like they gave people all the hypercharges or anything like that. I think if it was a huge mistake, they'd have to roll back the servers. But as of right now, like, it's like I said, it's a skin. It's not the end of the world. And if you're upset about it, calm down. Just take a step back. Realize it's a video game. It's just a skin in a video game. It's not that big a deal.
That's the mentality to go through with it, man.
Zoom out, bro. Zoom out.
Skins, my friend. On the topic of skins.
Yes.
What do you think of the concept hypercharged skins? How do you feel about it?
I love the idea of it, and I hope we get more, but I don't know what they're gonna do with them. But like, I think the Buzz skin's really cool. But I don't have Buzz's hypercharge, so even if I get like one of the hypercharged skins, I don't know, or if I get Buzz's hypercharged skin, at least I can't use it right now, so it's cool, and I'm excited to get it, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy the hypercharge specifically for that. But if it was for a brawler that I play all the time, like I don't know, Tara or BB or who do I play a lot? Sam. If it was for one of those brawlers, I'd be way more hype about it. I mean, I do like playing Buzz, but I don't play him all the time. But the idea of hypercharged skins is really cool. It's cool that it's like you get a big power boost, and then your brawler becomes much more intimidating as you get that power boost. So I mean, it's a very cool concept. And the idea of it, like I said, they could do a lot of stuff with. Like somebody in one of my streams, Stub, one of my longtime viewers, he was suggesting his favorite brawler is Bull. He was like, what if they did something like a Minotaur Bull, and he got massive when he got his hypercharge going, and then you just have this giant bull charging at you. I thought that was a really cool idea.
So cool.
So like something like that would be really exciting. Or like if like Terra's became like domain expansion like Gojo, like I'm wearing a Gojo shirt right now. Like if like the whole like background turn like black and shit, and when she went hypercharged, like that would be cool, man. But I don't think we'd see anything crazy like that. But I think it would be cool
for sure, man. I love the concept. I do think it's really cool. The only issue I probably would have is this speculated price. I've heard numbers like 800 gems, and to me that is outrageous for a little skin change that happens for like 10 seconds every match. Like, I don't think 800 gems is anywhere near worth buying a skin that does that effect for only like 10 seconds every game. Like, I don't think it'd be worth it.
Yeah, of course. If something's 800 gems, then I'm never gonna purchase it outright. Like, that's insane. I want to say that 800 gem number was kind of debunked. I don't know for sure because we haven't seen any prices. I just heard that. I didn't actually like see anyone do the math or anyone confirm it or not. But if it is 800 gems, then that's absolutely not worth it because that's like $100. Maybe it's probably more. I don't know gem prices off the top of my head. But I mean, like, you look at a legendary skin that's 399 gems, and that's already expensive. And now you want to more than double that price, and it's like that's crazy. Like, I think the top dollar for it would maybe be 399 gems, maybe 350 to 399. I think would be a good price range for it for the next up. But like at most 400 gems, you know, like, or I'm sorry, 400 gems, because right now 299 is the most expensive we got. So it's like 800 gems would just absolutely be insane. Like I said, you could do so much more with that money than buy a skin in a video game. Like, that's just highway robbery.
Take the wife out for a meal.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, it's just a short duration too. Like, you get to activate it once or twice a match. So it's like at most you're getting 20 seconds out of a game looking cooler than like just playing any other skin, which, you know, some skins might arguably look better, you know?
Exactly.
Like let's take Godzilla Buzz for example. Do you think Godzilla Buzz, any version of it, is better than the Friendware Buzzes?
Oh, not in any lifetime.
Exactly. Like, even the effects on it are amazing because, like, you know, Friendware Buzz breathes out ice and it just leaves like ice shards all over the place. Like, that's so cool.
Honestly, yeah, I agree.
Like, that should have been the skin to get the hypercharge.
It should have been. It should have been. Although that's been so cool. Oh, but don't even get me started on this.
But so, like, yeah, arguably, like, it's not even necessarily the best skin for the brawler. It's just a cool concept, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I do hope they roll out more. They roll out more of these. I reckon we'll knowing Brawl Stars as we know them, they'll probably release one every season or so.
Although I will say I won't be shocked if Brawl Stars is notorious for doing something for one season and then putting it down and never going back to it. Like Map Maker. They brought Map Maker out. They gave it one update and never touched it again. And I know they have other priorities. Map Maker is kind of like a bit of a meme now, but like when it first came out, people were very excited about it. People really liked the idea of making their own modes and stuff in it, and then it kind of just never did anything with it after the second update of it.
Bro, what's Map Maker? What's Map Maker?
It's that thing you can do in the friendly room when you're by yourself. You know, you can sometimes put bots in it too and make them run through obstacle courses.
It's where all the cheese is fabricated in Brawl Stars, bro.
Or, like, you know, there's other things too, like game modes. They'll introduce game modes for them to only come back one season, and like, or every periodically. Like, Trophy Hunters. Trophy Hunters was a good example. Mm-hmm. You remember the one where it was basically bounty and showdown mixed together? We've only seen that one time, if I'm not mistaken.
Is Trophy Hunters the one where Trophy Hunters? Is that the one where you like hold the trophy?
That's another one. That was actually called Hold the Trophy. That's another mode we've only seen one time. Yeah. They never brought. That was a horrible mode. I don't want to see that one come back. But it is a mode that we've only seen one time.
Payload as well.
We've seen Payload a couple of times, and like they've tried. I think I don't know why they don't try to make Payload a little bit better. They did make some changes to it, but yeah, I mean, like
it's a cool concept.
I think if they did a horizontal map rather than a vertical map, I think it would be better. If they did it like Showdown, like make the tracks longer, and then have one team push the payload one at a time. So like round one, the blue team pushes it, and then round two, the red team pushes it, and then you have to try it. Whoever pushes it further wins the round.
Would you be a fan of more long form game modes in the game? Like, for example, you know how ranked is after Diamond, it can be a very tedious game, you know? Like, you can spend a solid like 10-15 minutes just playing one match of ranked, you know? Would you be a fan of other game modes being a bit longer?
It depends on the game mode. Ranked on your list, so I don't want to talk too much about it. But when one round of game takes longer than usual, I kind of get bored of it very quickly. We're gonna, like I said, ranked on your list to talk about. So when we get to it, I'll go more in depth. But if it's too long, I will get bored of it and I won't play it. I'll be straight up.
Yeah, I agree. It would depend a lot on the game mode, to be fair.
Like Siege. I liked the original Siege that was, 3 minutes? Or no, it was 5 minutes long, and you got double trophies. So
13, 14 trophies.
Yeah, so like I liked the old Siege because you could push so much faster, because like if you played it well, you could one push people and you would be able to get like 10, like 12, 15 trophies at a time. And so like that was like the length of time was worth it. But when you play something like ranked and like just the format of like ranked after diamond, it takes forever. Sometimes it doesn't feel like the reward is really worth it because you're just pushing for a rank star drop or a normal star drop, and it just I lose interest in it.
To get a spray.
Yeah, to get a spray, exactly.
They need to fix that up, man. I don't know what maybe increase the likelihood of getting a skin, because there's so many ranked skins now, right? So I don't think it affect the economy much by just increasing the chances of getting a skin from a rank drop, you know?
Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna jump right into our ranked conversation. So if you wanna just talk about. So we're on ranked star drops at the moment. Ranked star drops suck. I hate them. I can't stand these things. They're super annoying, and it kills my motivation to play ranked. So right now, as I mentioned, when I get up to diamond and I have to do the ban, the draft, the 2 best of 3 modes, the length of time for that format just makes me lose interest in it. And then, like I said, the main reward is ranked star drops, and those suck. I have gotten 2 skins out of ranked star drops, and that was in season 1. I haven't gotten a single skin yet from the last 2 seasons, and it's so aggravating because I'm doing all this pushing and all I'm getting are sprays, and I don't use sprays. I'm getting profile pictures, which I'm never going to set it as a profile picture because I don't care about it. There's no profile picture that's cool enough for me to be like, yes, I got a profile picture, let's go. You know? And then the other rewards are just bling. It's like, what the hell am I doing here, man? I'm wasting my time.
Yeah, literally, bro. Oh, it sucks to be you, man. I haven't even had a skin yet.
You haven't got one skin yet?
No, bro, no.
So you're basically in the same boat as me. The first season I got 2 skins. I'm like, man, what is everyone talking about? You're just getting unlucky. It's not that bad. And then I'm getting shafted these last 2 seasons. Dude, I'm going to make a montage about all my ranked star drops for the last 2 seasons. It's going to be hilarious because every time I'm like, yes, this is going to be the skin, guys. And then I open it and it's not the skin and I lose it. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh, bro, I'll be there, yeah. I'll be chilling, playing some ranked, you know, get a ranked drop. I'll even let my girlfriend touch the screen, see if it's like a lucky touch or something. Hopefully I'll get a skin. Nah.
No.
For the past 3 seasons she's unlocked all 3 of the ranked skins. And I'm like, what the hell? She's only like 25,000 trophies. I'm almost double that.
Yep.
And I haven't even had a skin yet. And I'm like,
I'm gonna tank all my trophies and see if that helps. So anyway, I don't want to sit here and just bash rank star drops. I do want to give a suggestion about how to fix them. I think the easiest fix would be to apply a pity system to it. So basically, if you got to a certain rank, then you would be able to purchase that season's skin out of the shop. That way you're not grinding aimlessly. Now, I don't think they should put the pity system at master. I do think that it should be a little bit lower just because you want it to be accessible to more people than not. And not everyone's going to want to grind all the way up to masters, right? But having it available and having like an end goal in sight is better than just being totally RNG dependent, because what's going to end up happening, especially like there's not going to be people who get every single skin every season. There's going to be people who don't get any skins at all, like you. And after like 3-4 seasons of getting no skins, do you really think that you're going to keep playing ranked because you think this reward is worth it?
Hell no, I'm not.
Exactly. So it's like, if you keep there's definitely something to be said about like RNG being exciting and fun, but there's also too tight of RNG that makes it unrewarding and not worth doing. So I think that implementing a pity system. So basically, like say you got to, I don't know, Mythic, or I would say Mythic's probably a good point. Say if you got to Mythic rank and then you would have an option to pick up the skin for that season for bling or gems in your shop, and you'd have to buy it within that season. Otherwise, it would drop out of your shop, and then you'd have to get it out of the rank star drop.
That would be a good solution, I'd say. Yeah, bro. It's just one of them things again with Brawl Stars. You know, I don't know. I really don't know how to explain this one, to be honest with you. you touched on all the points.
Yeah.
With it,
it's like. It's like, I get, all right, so like I get why they wanted to go to a more RNG based system. Like I'll break this down real quick. I do think that like the reason why they wanted to go to a more RNG based system is because the old star drop system had that pity system where you won 60 matches of Power League and then you were able to get the skin. And then I think they had like major play rate drops after that. So really the only people who cared about playing Power League after they got their skin were the hardcore players, the people that wanted to push up to Masters or whatever. So like I understand like you have this system in the game that people are like playing for a little bit and then they put it down and you want them to be engaged. But now seasons are only a month long, and so like we have shorter seasons than what it used to be. And I think that like you might still have that issue where like people get to Mythic and then they just buy the skin and they stop playing. But I think that's better and it's going to keep people engaged with your system a little bit longer over the long haul, rather than people getting upset about not getting the skin at all, any skin at all, and just putting it down entirely and never engaging with it. Because right now, the only reason why we're playing it is for cosmetics. We don't get any type of like progression rewards out of it. So is your time really better off spending like grinding there, or would you rather grind quests on ladder? It's like a toss up there, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm like taking all the words out of your mouth.
Nah, bro, you're hitting every point spot on. Honestly, I've got nothing more to say other than I agree with you, 100%. That being said, I think we should just move on to the next one.
Absolutely, whatever you're ready, man.
Cool. We've seen Brawl Stars recently collaborate with two, I'd say, somewhat popular brands. That being the Baby Shark, which was obviously a very goofy time in Brawl Stars. But we also have the Godzilla Mode. Do you think this opens a lot of opportunities for future collaborations that Brawl Stars might be possibly interested in?
Yeah, I think they could absolutely do more collabs with more content and stuff like that. I don't know exactly who they would want to collab with, but like I think there's a lot of potential to do like skin crossovers and stuff like that.
For sure. What would be one company or one IP you would like them to see collaborate with?
I actually have two off the top of my head. The first one would be Disney, and specifically, I would like to see them do one with like the old school Mickey Mouse cartoons, black and white, like Steamboat Mickey, because I think that would be awesome to get a couple of skins for like Kit, getting him to look like Steamboat Mickey, black and white. We already have something like that with Archvillain B. I think that's really cool. And you could do a couple others, like, I don't know, you could make like I can't remember his name, but the Mickey's villain dude, you could make him like an El Primo skin or whatever. I think that would be really interesting. And then the other one would be any Nintendo IP crossover. That would be dope, because there's a lot of things they could do with Nintendo. Like, for example, they could do a Mario and Luigi skin with Colt and Shelly, and then you could do like a Bowser skin for one of the tanks, like Buzz or El Primo or Bull even. Like, I think those would be really cool concepts.
For sure.
Or they could do like a Legend of Zelda crossover, so you could have like a people would hate it probably, but you could do like an Angelo skin for Princess Zelda. You could do a Link skin for Bibi. You could do a Goron skin for I don't know, somebody that rolls down the map, so like Bull or like you know what I mean, like there's so many like options that you could do like interesting skins for. So like I those are like the two big, like Mario and Legend of Zelda. But Nintendo is very selective with their IPs, so I don't know if they would ever do that crossover with a mobile game. So like it's a pipeline dream, but that would be awesome.
It would be, I agree, but I do unfortunately don't see it happening. Just like you said, Nintendo is very reserved. They like to keep everything close to home. They don't like to open their wings, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I don't think we'll see that. But it would 100% be really cool to see that happening.
Who would you like to see?
Oh, bro, that has got to be the most worthless the most useless question you have ever asked me.
I know who you like.
You know exactly who I'd like.
Yeah.
Who I'd love to see.
TMNT, of course.
Bro, it is a dream, bro. I pray to God every night, hoping they add that they add that collaboration to the game. That would be so cool. And you know, they've recently collabed with Stumble Guys, Fall Guys, even Fortnite.
Yep.
So I don't see why not. You know.
Yeah, I think they would be open to it. I think that's a possibility that they would do a collab with Brawl Stars, and we could get some definitely interesting skins about it. I know you've talked in the past about a Leon skin that would be one of the turtles.
Yes, sir.
What other ones you got?
I thought of one myself. So when Lily came out, a shredded Lily would look so dope.
That would look really cool, and she kind of fits perfect. So like.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like her whole like the way she looks, it just fits that character perfectly.
Yep.
Well, I'd love to see it in the game. There's no amount of money that would. How do I say this? I'd spend a lot of money on that.
You would buy all the skins. I think Ruffs would be cool for Master Splinter too, because he's kind of got that mentality of it. Plus, also like he's already a dog, so you just gotta like animal morph him, which isn't out of the question, right? So like,
would it be the first time?
So yeah, I think a Splinter Ruffs would be awesome
for sure. And then like you buy the main Ninja Turtle Leon, you know, and then like Brawl Stars like to do the little 49 gem color variation, so you can get the other turtles for 49 gems each.
Yeah. So like the base ones.
My concept would be you get to pick which turtle skin you would buy first, and then the other three would come out as a color variation.
Rate. Yeah. I think they would probably force you to buy like, I don't know, Michelangelo. Who's the blue one? Raphael.
Leo.
Damn it. Man, I tried so hard. They would probably make you buy the blue one, Leo, because he's the main guy, right?
Yeah.
And then you'd probably be able to buy the other three variations for 49 gems.
That would be cool.
I like how you're just like, Leo, you're so disappointed. Sorry, man. Sorry, I tried so hard.
Brother, my little brother is named after a Ninja Turtle, man. Come on.
Is he?
He is, yeah. His name's Leonardo.
Wow, that's awesome. You sure he's not been named after a painter?
No, definitely not. He's named after an actor.
That's actually a possibility too.
DiCaprio. But yeah, bro, I'd love to see it, man. And if Brawl Stars is somehow listening to this, add it to the game. I'll spend all my money on it. I promise you. But yeah, bro, I think we've touched on the majority. No, not the majority. We've touched on all the points that I personally had written down. Is there anything personally you would like to touch upon?
What do you think about all the skins that we've got? We talked about hypercharged skins specifically, but what do you think about like all the other skins that we've gotten for this update?
Oh, the skins, bro. I feel like every update they just keep getting better and better.
I really agree.
You compare the game to what it was 4 or 5 years ago, and you look at it now, and just the standard, the quality, it's just all gone up. Like we even get free skins, like the cult one we got on Christmas.
Yep.
Or this recent Squad Buster Shelly. It's not just a reskin. It has animations, it has pins, it has profile pictures. Like, bro, the standard has just gone up, and the skins are looking so fire.
Yeah.
My personal favorite from this most recent batch would probably be the Tara one. I think the Tara one looks pretty cool, but I'm also a big fan of the glitchy Larry and Laurie skin.
Oh yeah,
that's coming out in the next season.
All those hacker skins, I love all of those. I'm probably gonna, except for the Charlie one, not a big fan of that one. Plus, that's probably gonna be the most expensive one. But like the Fang skin, that one looks really dope. The all the B she's getting one, that's really good. Larry and Laurie, unfortunately, that's the rank skin, so good luck. But that is a really good skin. I really like that one. So like those three skins, that was my favorite batch of skins entirely out of this set that we're getting from the Godzilla season. Mecha Godzilla Nita, that one, I not only did I like it going into it, but then I did my skin review of it, and that one was really dope. I really like it. I think it's definitely worth the 199 gems. It's a little pricey. There are a couple things they could have done a little bit better with it, but overall I think the package is really cool and it's a lot of fun, so I'm a fan of it. But yeah, I do.
Do you find yourself looking more into small details about skins whenever you have to do a skin review, opposed to just looking at a skin normally without having to do a review on it.
Yeah, if I'm gonna whenever I buy a skin, I look at it to see if it's worth doing a review. And like when I'm doing the review, I get down in the nitty gritty of everything. So like I'll look at all the little animations, if it has any weird sound effects, if it has any bugs with the sounds. I've been finding that a lot lately. I look at if hypercharges override the skin textures, because that happened with a lot of skins. Specifically, the one that sticks out in my head the most is Toon Spike. I paid 299 gems for a skin, and then when I activate the hypercharge, the skin effects no longer work, which I think is kind of bogus.
Agreed. I agree.
But funny enough, when I don't even have Mecha Godzilla Nita, but they do let you use hypercharges in the training room now, or training cave. So
they do.
I was able to test it out, and it actually doesn't override it. So hopefully this is getting patched, and that won't be an issue anymore. But like I said, there's like, I get down into everything. I look at, and then like even like with like effects and stuff, I look at if there's like any like trails that get left behind on the shots, or if there's any like little details inside of the super. So like with like Poop Spike, there's like flies that fly around around the super, which I think is a really interesting effect. Or like it like splatters poop with his main shot. Like that's like, it's like things that don't matter, you don't really notice unless you're like really paying attention.
Yeah.
Everyone laughs when I talk about Poop Spike, and I know it's a meme skin, and the only thing that's really bad about it is the texture of it. Everything else about this skin they put so much work into. I like it's
bro, I love the fact that they added the farting sound effects every time.
Yes, that's another thing. Like they even upped it, so now it's worth even more. It's like the only thing that I really didn't like about the skin was the texture, because it's so boring. It's just brown. That's the only thing about it. But everything else about the skin is gas. Like it's like the main effect has a lot of like the main attacks, and the super have a lot of like little details into them, and then like the animations are all both fun to watch. Like he does a jump and like there's a little rainbow that goes over him, or like when he loses, he runs around holding his ass because he's shitting himself. Sorry if you gotta edit that out, but like really, that's what it is. And then like, so like it's like they put so much work into such a meme skin, and then you get something like the losing effect on Mega Godzilla Nita, where she just lowers herself down and looks sad. It's like why is the disparity here? Like you could have done so much more.
For sure.
So like those are the things I look into, like all the little effects on attacks and stuff like that, and then like what the animations actually do. Like people just normally skip over their animations; they don't even care about them. So like I have thought about cutting that out of my video, but it is something that you do pay money for, so I do want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's a good point. So with Poop Spike, so what do you suggest? You suggest making it look more like a turd?
People don't like my suggestions for it, but there's a monster from a game I played when I was a kid called Conker's Bad Fur Day. There's a poop monster in it.
Wait, I gotta search this up. What's it called?
It's Conker's Bad Fur Day, poop monster. It has corn for teeth, and it has like.
No way. Oh my god, what is this? Brother.
Yes.
The Great Mighty Poo. What the
the Great Mighty Poo, that's what it's called. It has corn for teeth, and it's got like texture on it, and it looks horrifying. But also it would be so like, if you're gonna make a meme skin, do it right, man.
Bro, he looks like a mountain of shit.
That is what he is. That is literally what he is. He lives around dung beetles.
Bro, that is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Oh, bro. I know some people that look like that, to be fair.
Oh, that's rude. That's rude.
No name calling here, of course.
Oh, that's
but yeah, man. Is there anything else you want to touch upon personally?
Brawlers. What do you think about the 2 brawlers we're getting? Are you excited? Well, we already got one, but are you excited for the other?
I'd say I'm excited. Yeah, I don't think I'm nowhere near as excited as I was for Lily personally. Like I said, I do think her mechanics unique to a certain degree. But how do I say this? She's also not the most interesting like mechanical brawler in the game. But I just really like her overall vibe. I like the trio she fits in. The Cordelia's trio is so interesting to me.
Yeah.
I love how one of the gadgets you can go into the into the Shadow Realm. I find that really cool. Brawl Stars should implement that more, where trios have like similar abilities that they can use together, so it would like promote people using trios more often. I think that would be really cool, and that's the step they've taken with Lily. And yeah, I love Lily. Draco looks really interesting, but I can't really give you a big opinion because I haven't even watched the sneak peeks for Draco yet.
Okay.
So I can't give you a big opinion on him, but he does look pretty cool, to be fair.
Yeah. As far as Lily goes, I think she's a really good brawler, and she's like very like there's very there's very like calculated decisions on why she isn't overpowered right now. Like the fact that she only has 1 ammo and the fact that she has such short range, it kind of can make her clunky to play at times. Like she's a brawler that, just like other assassin brawlers, she's 100% reliant on getting her super, but because of her lack of range, lack of gadgets that give her super, that type of stuff, she can struggle at times when she's outranged and has a hard time getting up the map. So like Lily, she's a very fun brawler, and if they made a couple of tweaks about her, she would be much better. I think the one change I would love to see with Lily in the next round of balance changes is to make her charge her super or recharge her super a little bit quicker, because like I said, she's a brawler that's 100% reliant on her super, and right now she just feels very weak. But if you give her a super maybe a couple seconds earlier, or make it so that instead of recharging half of her super after she does her super and 1 attack combo, if she recharged like 75% of it or whatever, then she would be much better, and she'd be in a healthier spot. Maybe a little on the strong side, but I mean, after a month of having the brawler, I think that's fine to be on a stronger side.
Yeah, I think a personal suggestion I'd make would be maybe even giving her super from the get-go, like Sam, for example. Because I find I've got her up to rank 20, I believe. And the thing I've found most difficult to do is, like, at the start of a game, I feel very useless because I'm just sitting behind a wall or sitting in a bush waiting to charge my super if anyone happens to go inside my ring. And
yeah, that's my experience too, is that the early match of her is just atrociously boring because you're just waiting. You're waiting for people to come to you because you can't really get up to them. I mean, you can use your gadget to get near them, but once people see you go into the Shadow Realm, they're all gonna group up and hide, so they're not gonna let you get anywhere near them without being focus fired when you come out.
Yeah, and it's not just that. You go into the realm and you don't even get to see where everyone is. So you might even you might pop the gadget, go into a bush thinking they're still there, but turns out they're not.
Yeah.
So maybe like even that gadget maybe add the ability to see where everyone is. Maybe that would be cool.
I think that would be a little overpowered, so I don't know if I would be a fan of that one specifically.
Or maybe like how I even talked to you about this in private, I'm pretty sure. Maybe increase the size of her tray.
Yeah.
So that you can still charge a super but from a further distance. Maybe that would make her a bit more viable.
Yeah, I agree with that one. That would be another nice change too. That would definitely work. But I don't see them changing anything like giving her more ammo or her range. I think those are two like very deliberate choices to try to balance her out, because if she had too much range, then she might be a little bit too strong. And if you gave her 3 ammo like a normal brawler, she would just shred everything.
Oh,
like, it wouldn't even be fair, because you could just jump on anybody and she does so much damage with her normal attack. You'd have to nerf her damage. So it's like, I think she's blatant, like she's specifically does what she does for reasons, you know?
Yeah. But what do you think of her? Have you enjoyed playing with her?
Oh, I really enjoy. Let me rephrase that. When I was not playing her on stream, I really enjoyed playing her. She was great when I was playing, when I was locked in and playing with teammates that I'm usually playing with. When I'm on stream and trying to read chat and trying to balance the gameplay at the same time, not good. I failed to push her up to 300 trophies in a single stream, and it was bad. But when I played, like I said, when I locked in and was playing with my normal teammates, I did good. So I really liked her there.
Oh, that's good then.
But we didn't really talk about Draco. As far as Draco, I think he's going to be a very fun brawler. I think he's going to be really cool. I do think his mechanics are a little weird for a tank brawler, because his main attack does more damage the further away you are. So like you have all this HP and you want to be at your max range, which is a really weird choice in my opinion. I don't feel like that fits naturally with a tank kit. That's normally like a sniper trait. Like you think like Piper or Maisie with her 1 star power, like they do more damage further away. So like I think that's weird, but his super is like crazy. Like it lasts so long, and then like it's like Amber mixed with Poco, and you just push people back because he just shreds. Like if you get stuck in his super, you're gonna get melted.
Oh, for sure. But he does look fun though, if you ask me.
I'm excited to push him. I don't know where he's really gonna be good. I honestly won't be shocked if he isn't good. Like if he's actually like not even balanced, I think he might be a little bad. But he does have interesting mechanics. Like I know you said you didn't watch sneak peeks. He's got a gadget that will stop him from dying if he takes fatal damage. So if you get low on HP, you can pop your gadget and you can survive for an extra whatever seconds. Yeah. So like it can bail you out. So I think that's pretty cool. And then like I forget what his star powers do.
So that gadget is sort of like that one B star power we had a while ago.
Yes,
a few years ago.
But as a gadget. So yeah, he'll survive on 1 HP if he takes fatal damage.
I see. What do you do you think that Brawl Stars has actually been a bit better at balancing new released brawlers? I feel like these past 4-5 brawlers, they haven't been too crazy, apart from maybe Larry and Laurie, who quite literally broke the game single-handedly.
Yes. Yeah, they've been better about it with these last batch of brawlers, these last 2 batches of brawlers. Larry, Laurie, those 2 brawlers were absolutely broken. They actually really made me mad about the game, and like I would not play those new brawlers, because if I had to play low trophies and had to play matchups of 3 kits, 3 on 3 kits, or 3 on 3 Larry and Laurie's, it was just going to be annoying, and I didn't want to engage with that. But these last batch of brawlers are balanced for different reasons, in my opinion. Like I said, we obviously talked a lot about Lily and Draco here. I think that they're going to be balanced because of deliberate choices in their kit, where Angelo and Melody are top brawlers in the meta, but they're also extremely high skill cap brawlers. So like most people, like me, I can't pick these brawlers up and play them and be like totally dominant like I was able to with Buster. Like when Buster came out, that was a brain dead brawler. All you did was walk forward in a map, auto aim, and then put up a shield, and you just shredded everything. But with Angelo, you need to land your shots, and he doesn't have an easy shot for me to land. And then like with Melody, you do have to make deliberate choices about when you're diving in. You do need to know when to activate your shield. You need to know when to get out. You need to make sure you're not crashing into walls nonstop. So like these brawlers are balanced out. Those 2 brawlers are balanced out by the fact that they're high skill cap brawlers, and not everyone's going to be able to take advantage of them. Pros are going to make them look like gods. Me, I'm going to make them look like terrible. And then the other 2 brawlers, Lily and Draco, I think those are balanced out by actual deliberate choices. So I think they've done a better job. I'm not willing to still say that they know what they're doing as far as balancing, because it could be that the next update they drop a brawler that's extremely broken, and then they just go on summer break like they always do, like with Cordelius last year, or you know what I mean? Like they do that all the time. Like for the summer update, they'll drop a stupidly strong brawler, and then they're like, "All right, guys,
back and watch it burn."
See, all right, guys, it's July. See you in August. So if that happens again, I won't be shocked. But they've done better. I will give them credit for the last 4 brawlers. They've done good.
Oh, that is something to look forward to, though. After this next season, the hacker season, I do believe it is the summer update.
It will be.
Which usually, in my opinion, tend to be some of the best ones.
It depends on what year you're talking about. Remember Otis? That was a bad update.
That was a bad one, to be fair. That was a disappointing one. That was a very disappointing summer.
But then we have like the gold standard, which was like Buzz. The Buzz season was amazing. So.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
That was the best season ever. We got 2 crazy good brawlers. We got 3 game modes, and we had these crazy tournaments, or these crazy weekend events nonstop. Like they had the one where you got the 8-bit skin. They had the championship challenge. They had the there was a BSC like event where with like hold the trophy and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
That was like I said, that was the best season ever.
The Jesse skin, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, the
Burglar Jesse.
Yes, I forgot about that one because I don't have it.
You don't?
No, I don't watch BSC. I could buy it, but I need the offer to come up in the shop.
Yeah, I think that's it, bro.
Yeah, I think we talked about everything.
Yeah, we talked about the new brawlers. We talked about the mutations and the eggs. We also talked about the Godzilla Mode, the hypercharged skins, some of the skins as well as ranked. So we have touched upon all the main topics that were set on the table for us. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fantastic viewers that stayed to the end to listen to us?
If you listen to this whole hour, you're a Giga Chad. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe to Paulo. Make sure you comment, because when you engage with videos, they do better. So make sure you comment and let us know what your favorite thing is. And check out my channel too.
Check out Jam, yeah. As always, links in the description. Check him out. Similar content to me, reviews, yapping a lot about the game. You know how it is. I mean, if you're listening to this, then you probably enjoy
lost
it.
you.
So definitely check it out. And yeah, we shall see you guys in the next time. Take care and peace.